Pedri in the same conversation with Bruno, hey, I don't tire for these people. Sincerely, I'm tired of all of this. It makes whoever started talking about this, it makes the person look like the person doesn't know ball. Now, how do you put Pedri in the same conversation with Bruno? Disrespect is just too much. Would you have compared Pedri to KDB when KDB was in Man City? Would you have tried that? But this same KDB was the person that him and Bruno locked horns for years till he ran to the Serie A. And Bruno is still that active till today. In Manchester United, in a team as disorganized as Manchester United. I don't want to even pull up stats. I don't want to pull up stats because if I pull up stats, we will disgrace Pedri. I don't want to pull up stats. But if I want to make I pull up stats, let me pull up stats. Some people might say, say that's what kills football, that you start pulling up stats and all. But how do you judge these players? When I want to judge Bruno and Pedri, now how do you know who is better? You go pull up stats to know who is better. Now let me pull up stats. In the last 2 seasons, Man United's worst seasons, the last 2, so far, it has been like one of the worst for Manchester United. Let me pull up stats. Now, for Pedri first, let me go with Pedri first. 2023-2024 La Liga. Pedri played 24 times, 4 goals, 2 assists. That's Pedri. In 2023-2024 season for Bruno Fernandes, I think that was Ten Hag's season. Ten Hag was the one coaching. In 35 appearances, Bruno scored 10 goals, 8 assists. Now, in the 2024-2025 season for Pedri appeared 37 times, scored 4 goals, assisted 5 times. Bruno, in that same season, played 36 matches, scored 8 goals, assisted 11 times. Now, the overall for these two, like this, everything they had, their contributions, their goal contributions totally. Pedri, I think Pedri is around 15. His total contributions for the entire, like the last 2 seasons was 37 contributions in a very weak Manchester United team. How do you compare Pedri with Bruno? Pedri that cannot cope with that league, Spanish league that is not even intense. Lately, we've been talking about how much the league has dropped. The league fell off. Now that same league you want to compare with English league, where you see say the intensity they very high. Where do you start comparing Pedri from? Is it shot power? Is it consistency? Is it contributions, overall contributions? Where you want where you want compare Pedri from? Is it overall contributions? Yeah. How many times does he play a match like in a full season? How many times? Where he no go play or go injury? He cannot stay consistent. Since Bruno came to Manchester United, how many times have you had Bruno stay out? Even when he get injury, he gets one match. That's what body they do. Body they shake. Won't come back. Whoever started this, I don't know if you're trying to incite fans. I don't know if you're trying to incite fans or something, but it's very distasteful. That was how they brought up the Odegaard own. How many matches Odegaard don't disappear? You know who Bruno be? In Portugal, even person like Vitinha, they Portugal self, Vitinha, they salam aleikum for him. You know who Bruno be? Bruno Fernandes. The disrespect plenty because now Manchester United didn't play. In a team like Manchester United, he's still playing this level of football. And people are still talking. If saying the club like Man City, if you open your mouth, they talk. If saying the club like Man City, you go feel open your mouth, say, call Bruno. They put person like Pedri there. For the full Spanish league, for the entire Spanish league, nobody comes close. In the entire league, nobody comes. You know who be Bruno? People disrespect people too much. I don't know when, whoever started this, I don't know when he started following up football enough. So make we not just talk. People disrespect people too much.